A concept called micro-retirement is becoming popular on social media, particularly among Gen Z influencers, but it has some experts concerned. The idea is retirement doesn't have to be a fixed period at the end of your working life, but lots of small career breaks throughout. Some say while it's one way to address burnout, it doesn't come without risks. Suguma Maria Panadar is a researcher in human resource management at the Australian Catholic University, and he joins us now from Melbourne. Suguma Maria Panadar, welcome. So what's the evidence that this has become a bit of a popular subject among the younger generation?
I think the social media has done a significant amount of promotion to micro-retirement, where Gen Z follow a lot, and they believe that it is important for work-life balance so that they can take a break and get recharged, and their energy level can be replenished. And that's the key aspect. But it comes with a risk, as what you rightly pointed out.
Yeah. And so what are the time periods here? How long are people suggested to work for, or examples that they work for? And then how long are the breaks and then getting back into work?
It depends. Some people take 6 months, a year, and 2 years. The longer break you take, it has negative impact on the career, what you aspire to be. So that has a direct negative impact.
Okay, so there's a lot of people talking about this on social media, but does it appear that many people are actually following this or doing it?
They are trying, because Gen Z, they are not aware of the long-term consequence of micro-retirement. So they tend to use it, take a break, and then when the scarring effect happens, that's when they realize it is having a negative impact. That's why this subject has become important in analysing and providing them some evidence of the pros and cons of it.
Yeah. Okay, so the pros are in relation to not being too burnt out with what you're doing. What should people be aware of in terms of the risks of doing this?
The first risk, what the research has found is when you take break and when you try to come back, you find that it is very difficult to break in, and that leaves scarring effect on your mental health, and it leads to a lot of anxiety. You have trouble with your self-esteem. So these things have a cumulative effect on your physical and mental well-being.
And also on your superannuation?
That is true. So it delays your retirement, because you do not have enough funds in your superannuation for you to retire at the appropriate time.
Is there any evidence that this is different to what we've heard from previous generations in terms of taking a sabbatical or a bit of time off?
Sabbatical is paid by the employer, so that has very limited negative impact on the financial aspect as well as the psychological aspect. It gives you positive effect because you are replenishing the energy level which has been drained out working for a long period of time. Whereas in micro-retirement, you have to finance it yourself. So either you have to use your savings or use it from government-supported programs. So that's the difference between the earlier career break and the micro-retirement.
So what's your advice to younger people who might be considering this?
I think that younger people should try and work with their employer in terms of designing their job so that they can have energy replenishment every day by coming back home and disengaging from work. So what's happening is technology and work intensification is not allowing employees, and particularly Gen Z, who are interested in work-life balance, to disengage from work. And because they don't disengage from work, then the energy level is not naturally replenished. And so that has the mental and the physical health issues over a period of time.
So do you think they're doing it a bit tougher than previous generations?
It is because of their, it is true that they are doing hard for the simple reason that work is being highly intensified because of the increase in productivity level. At the same time, they get paid higher, so the employer expects them more. So it is like, double-edged sword. You're working longer, but your body is not coping with it because of the natural ceiling effect of human energy.
Okay, Suguma Muriapannada, thanks so much for talking to us.
Thank you. Thank you.